Today, I'm going to be reviewing another video game. I don't know if you saw my 007 Bloodstone video, but I didn't expect to be doing these for a while, but we're back to another one. So, today I'm reviewing The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. So, Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker came out in about 2003. I think it came out in 2003. Yeah, it did. It came out in 2003. It was released for the GameCube. And it came out in 2013. Was a remake for the Wii U. So I had a choice. I could go with the GameCube or the Wii U version. I went with the Wii U version just because it's a lot easier to find. And what's cool about this is it's not like Twilight Princess where they're actually opposite. Where they're actually opposite, like you have to go right, you have to go left, stuff like that. He even holds a sword in a different hand. But yeah, it's not like that. This game is exactly the same game as the GameCube version. It is exactly the same game. It could not be any more the same game. But let's talk about the game. The gameplay is really good. It has awesome controls. It just feels really comfortable when you're holding the controller. And the control layout is perfectly made. It's a lot like other Zelda games, but it's a lot not like other Zelda games too. Like for Ocarina of Time, for example. Ocarina of Time didn't have the sailing capability, but this, here, look, you can see on the front of the cover, you can see the boat. I think this is the only Zelda game where you actually get to sail. I don't know, I haven't played that many Zelda games, but all the other ones I've played, you don't sail on them. This is the only game that ever used that. But it's a cool add-on. It's a very cool add-on. And now the story of this game is really good. Yeah, the story is very good. It has a great story, great gameplay. But like other games, it does have some flaws. It's not a perfect game. It's just not. Mostly because the second third of this game, there's no dungeons in the second third. And if you've played a Zelda game, you know that a lot of the fun in Zelda comes from the dungeons. For the second third of the game, there's no dungeons in the second third of the game. It's all just going around sailing, just finding these Triforce charts, and then finding the pieces of the Triforce that you need to get. There's no dungeons, which takes out a lot of the fun, which is pretty disappointing. So they had a really good game going for the first 2/3 of it, which is most of the game, that's still good. The game is still really good. It's a very good game. I'm gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. So it's not perfect. It does have some flaws, but it's still a really good game. If you're a Zelda fan, you should get this game for sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna say Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is an 8. And once again, this is just my opinion. If you've played the game, you might have a different opinion about it, but this is just my opinion on the game, and that's about it. Yeah.